Pardon. Good morning and adab kemi. Pinilitum complex subordinating conjunctions aputha kachathan pajodik lonang. Apen ansu seke klarji aphan pinikachathanik jibanke lahai example sentences and pensi elitum chithanik lonang. Ansu se klar mucholpo. Lion law most common complex subordinating conjunctions munitum can hur kyongdong can hur subordinating conjunctions, complex subordinating conjunctions. इसी निंगच भी नहीं केला पहन लो एले तुम complex subordinating conjunction मतलब higher conjunctions के एले तुम ये पोजी पियांग बोंग अपन daily conversation kai ke lapu muni nang bong ching ki along ke ene that sikime athema informal along bang ke lahai conjunctions ke ene athema informal conversation along ke un an thiong un an klarong meong lo spoken informal spoken English along ke asi lahai ke jasemet formal setting along mate official business school college like academic atmosphere environment along mate pene my along ke chingi ke chathan lahai ahut si ilitum lahai and chotni common complex subordinating conjunctions ke se hala so bang ke formal setting hot ke nangli and ong nangli ali dong po rd ong mu chot po tidala informal day to day conversation kai ke mu nang bong ching ke jir po jp ang bong ching ke lahai and that si ke me la si pinilang de ming nang la pen pini ise ke tok pini nang le sadlang school college long ke tok lahai ke ong nang le marks ong po rd to ong po la si lahai chesemet ke formal setting upon si litum lahai common complex subordinating conjunction ke nei si pini jithanik dam sunang ansu se ke klarji upon as soon as sorry number one bangalan lo as soon as ilitum kidam tang alamar jan long ta chethanik lo Commento litum la so a complex subordinating conjunction can ke used to indicate something happening immediately after another event. Pine kacheman upon ke jongdam. Isi kacheman pen putot men kacheman halapan ke jongdam. Halaswa kacheman upon ke jongdam si litum la enai as soon as. Example ng damig na son tom and damig na. As soon as the bell rang, as soon as the bell rang, the student rushed out of the classroom. Bell keteng penamat student tatum classroom pen hong dametlo. Classroom pen apada melo mate hong dametlo. Opansi podamlo. La sila dak la ke jesemet formal setting mo pen chetani bomlo. Te la puji piang mong chinki informal among ke when the bell rang, simply when the bell rang, the student rushed out of the classroom puchala. Say I'll call you as soon as I reach home. Ne hemkile penamat nang pan nang phone nang call pit po pan spudam. I'll call you as soon as I reach home. La sila dake I'll call you when I reach home. Tipo informal setting long bagay lam kining je long spoken informal spoken long ganangli. I'll call you when I reach home. When as soon as po dem long when pule puda chok pate when pusipunang po jasemet la informal speaking along ke. I'll call you when I reach home. Sita lahai along ke. I'll call you as soon as I reach home. The baby stopped crying. The baby stopped crying as soon as the mother picked her up. As soon as the baby, the baby stopped crying as soon as her mother picked her up. Apayabang alang pan karbak penamat, oso kongerabang kachiru ington koklo, opan sipudamdo. The baby stopped crying as soon as her mother picked her up. Silahan lo ke thom example sentences, kwan koson silitum as soon as pua complex subordinating conjunction can ima. Tam thunang puthot, as long as la kopilo used to express a condition that must be met. As long as polote pine chiman mit tik te la chiman uni popans pudamlo. As long as to express a condition that must be met. Isi kechiman nangi isi aron mate isia a kechiman condition pine chiman ni lansi la chokpo la dopo popansi kijongdam. Let's say la sona hut si litum la as long as po a conjunction but a complex conjunction can. Example pen litum kladak po. You can borrow my laptop. Nang ne laptop pontame seta isi bang dolan. Kupilo, you return it by tomorrow. Lale chiman lo polote lale chiman ji polote nang laso klem tame. Laso laptop nang ne laptop entame opanspon tasir da ke kopil as long as ke condition of hans ke jongdam pene kache man nangi pate claim nangi do la lopolote nangli la clemon me mate la chimanon opanspon lo you can borrow my laptop as long as you return it by tomorrow jongsi nangli penap nang che thon thui polote nangli pontame ne laptop opanspon lo will support your plan as long as la so kachimanji aphan la doni la no condition banke it benefits everyone anutin phanda ali do pulote itum nang kemang along nang rabdunji nang kopima kemang la nang rabdunji jongsi anutin phanle ali do pulote pofan sibanam siladake as long as ke ladak a conditions phanse ke express them lo jongsi doana phanda anutin phanda le do polote le tum nang le kemang asai long nang charabdunji pofan siputam will support your plan as long as it benefits everyone. She said she'd stay as long as we needed her. A condition bangke like lo we needed her. Alangli pulo alangli pulo alangli nang dudunji ilitum alangli phan nang tik anke alangli phan nang tik anke alangli phan ke nang akerap nang tik anke alangli nang dodunji pusipolo nang doji pusipolo nang dodunji pusipolo la se la dag bangke as long as ko pi phan si ke jong tam la hala so a condition de nilitum alangli phan akerap nang ji pupang lo la se she said that she stay la so ki do ke nang dodunji jong se litum alangli akerap nang ji pulote mate alangli akerap nang tik anke asilhan lo as long as la son lo jong se litum condition pans express di pulote la lo example sentences non putol litum damig nang by the time pula so complex conjunctions kason se ken lo example comentulo elitum kiningje nai ke used to refer to something that will happen before another event. Isi pine kaceman, isi pine ceman mea prang isi kaceman pansake jongdam. Isi pine kaceman, ceman mea prang pine eson kaceman pansake jongdam. La so ke jongdam ye pansake litum by the time po a complex subordinating conjunctions and nahi. Nasi Ladakh example pen kladak po. By the time we arrive, da bangke la so conjunction pen pangcheng lo la si commando ikong lo la so bangke. By the time we arrived, the movie had already started. Okay. By the time we arrived, excuse me. By the time we arrived, the movie had already started. So by the time we arrived, sila bangso a conjunction pen ke cheng po sila taglitum commando ikong lo la so a subordinate clause an bangke. The movie had already started. La ke la dak la suciman mia prang ilitum nang lilia prang si pene ceman lo la ke la ceman et lo la ke hala la marjan ke paklang bang pang cengat lo ilitum hadadak le dam dia prang. By the time we arrive, but haladak le dam et lo ke le dam pen ke hala movie bang mate la marjan ke paklang ke pang ceng et lo popan sebetam lo la ladak ke pene ceman et lo isi ceman mia prang popan sebetam lo by that time po complex coordinating conjunctions can ke. Lonang nam thing number 2 ta he had finished his homework. By the time la so jir puatung wang wea prang. By the time his friends came over, he had finished his homework. By the time ilitum la pen lepang cheng la chok. So by the time wala da comma de po capital B po. By the time his friends came over, he had finished his homework. La si pi pan si budam lo take lang li jir puatung wang wea prang si alang li ke alang li homework ate hema sai patang dat lo mo pan si budam. Siladak la suciman mi ajir puwang via prangsi pini son ka chaman do ikong lo la ke la bang lo la pan se ke jong dam lo homework asai hem asai bang che pakla ki klem patang et lo la chaman et lo lan se ajir pu tung wang lo. So by the time his friends came over, he had finished his homework. Person thought, see, by the time you read this message, by the time you read this message, la so nang lila soa message por he aprangsi nilike avelo damjoipo. Once I'll be gone. Ate nilike avelo damjoipo. Nang lila soa message por he hod bangke nili bangke pinich manalo lakopilo nili dametlo damjoilo. See, I'll be gone. Pothot non nang dam thuig nang is in order that po lasso complex subordinate conjunctions. Example sentences pen claritak po. Lagopilo purpose ke mang phansi ke jongdam ke mang phansi ke mang aputhak ningjeji polotelitum lasso are complex subordinating conjunctions in order that anang po. Sita spoken along mangke in order that punungje nangelo jirpo jipang mangke she lowered her voice so the baby wouldn't wake up. So put at the chalk so that but so the baby wouldn't wake up. So the baby wouldn't wake up. Sita lava formal setting lo mangke just met ke talk along mangke la enong nang dar di ong po apen just met exam pen ni long polote la son en lo polote nang li marks ke long ong muchan po. See, she lowered her voice ate pen business meeting my along ki kachathan hai lam ning je mate public speaking la hai along ke nang li la hai se nang po. She lowered her voice in order that the baby wouldn't wake up. Sila da ke mang ko pilo pia thi sia lang li la ase chepa bi heklo atema ake mangel hano hula uswa bang amek prang predat po si ke manglo la si la ke klemlo pansi budam lo she lowered her voice in order that see in order that ko pi pansi ke jong dam lo hala ke mang ke pilo ke em ke mang ke uswa bang amek prang predat po si lang li a si abang chepa bi heklo. We are sending extra staff. We are sending extra staff. Ki ong dong amunit sai klema tong bang toy thulo. Kemang pilo akemang ke the project can be completed. Apor pen patang unji mene. So akemang pen si nilitum munit toy thulo sai klem extra staff sai klem awang puim tumpan toy thulo. Athema project tangji mene puse. Dag in order that akemang ki kopilo dake a purpose pan ski jong damlo a purpose pang kopilo project a bank a porpen tangji mene. The project can be completed on time. Next, he took detailed notes. Doana notes ta langli talk atlo piathelo talk dun atlo athema akemang pulo he could review them later. More pitch lang two pen roi two pen lang tu pamiji apan se langli lahai do ana notes ta tok no net lo la in order that pokla so pan lo akemang pilo mo phi ru tu yil chilang tu pen ru tu pamiji apan si alangli lahai do ana notes ta detailed notes do ana notes ta tok do net lo po pan si pudam lo sila dag in order that ke mang pan si ki pudam ki jong dam. Next, so that they used to express lata purpose mate ang tek upon siki jongdam. Let's see, I left early. Akemang pilo, I wouldn't miss the bus. Bus podun jimene mate podun that jimene. Lachiman me da ji upon podun that ji kachaman me ji upon sinili dam da prang lo. The bus podun jimene popansi. Sakemang bang pilo, so that I wouldn't miss the bus. Bus pudunji mene pusi ne dam da pranglo. Sila dakta putot so that the purpose mate ang tek fancy ki jong dam. Example 2, she studied hard so that she could pass. She laso kacheman pi pano she studied hard. Akemang pilo akemang bangke lalo exam bang pass jimini pusi alangli kit logo chelang pasik piklo papan sepudam lo lokelang kecelang pasik piklo mabori piklo akemang pilo akemang bangke exam pass jimini pusi asidak so that puta purpose mate angtek mate kemang pansi kijong dam lo. See, we installed a RAM. Installed a RAM. A RAM piatesigibilitum. Sorry. Tema wheelchair users can enter so that kemang pilo a RAM piatesigibilo RAM atema hola wheelchair ke anatum nanglut joy keji apansi neretum RAM kibilo once padam. We install a RAM so that wheelchair users can enter easily. Hala tongkolong inhoy ke anatum nanglut jimine joy ke jimine personeletum ramped abang padokoklo. Akemang pe RAM ke install akemang ke lahan lo je hala wheelchair ke anatum joy ke jimine nangkilo japan. Pusi akemang lo tasi RAM abang padokoklo bikoklo RAM abang pinchong delo. So now that now that used to indicate a new condition. Akimi kachiman mà the situation cái chế man upon sự cái dòng đam. See now that, okay, see now that the complex subordinating conjunction, now that the storm is over, now that the storm is over, we can go outside. Sila da kimi ki man ke opilo lalo. Tomon ke thi bang jut lo pot, ing tong lo pot, avide lo pot, nona bang it tum hong ju dam melo. We can go outside hong ju dam melo opan si bodam no. Okay, now that number two bang ke now that you have a job. Sila da kopilo akimi as ke cheman kibi ke cheman ke kopilo lalo. In new conditions. Now that the storm is over, we can go outside. Now that the storm is over, new tomon kopilo tomon the dolo sita non banki akimi chiman chelad phaglo akimi chiman delo akimi a condition mate ak chiman ke lo tomon ke the bangavelo la se le tom ong ju da melo pansi podam to thought now that you have a job akimi ke chiman la pu afrange nangli wareng avar sai belang se non nangli ke wareng avar sai do koglo you have a job. Okay, you have a job, you should start saving. Non non ke nang le non ke nang le sorry non ke nang le na non ke nang le sakari dolo ke non ke nang le oreng avar sa dolo ke la si nang le tangka ki birti ya phan pangcheng nang po possible you should start saving money. Frank ke claim ke to birti ni da la thema nang le thang avar sa ta ave non bang ke nang le avar sa le sakimi phan si yong dam la kimi ke cheman la ke non ke sakuri dolo non ke wareng avar sa dolo la si tangka ki birti pangcheng ignon pansipo dam lo. See now that thought number three bang de exams are done. Exam bang chumalom ke do bom lo la si nang ning itung bang ke ning bang sang da sang on lo paring me polam ka ipin lo si da non bang ke exam judat lo la si exam bang judat lo pose ilitum non bang ke sang melo chumalom ke sang ya lang ipin lo sa non bang ke exam bang judat lo pose ilitum sang melo pose la dak now that puta ilitum akimi kachiman la kopilo ka akimi kachiman a condition bang ke exams bang judarlo. Puthot number seven, because of the fact like nang because po si en nang po form in uh, informal long ke sila bang formal lo. Let's see the match was cancelled. Let's see a thema are we jang typique are we ke jang typique jonisi ala ke patu bang pabederlo. Simply like a thema po panchal because po panchal lo. The match was cancelled because it rained heavily. Puchalo. Sige chinki lo mange because po ena posita lahai ke to along formal setting long ke nangli labang en ong nangli ardi ong po because of the fact that it rained heavily. She was upset because of the fact that nobody called her. Simply, monit japo jipi Kichinkiang along because of the fact that Punungin Tananalo, she was upset because nobody called her. Still labang ki just met get talk along formal, get talk along business, the whole academic, sad lang long. La hai hu long get talk bang ke nang li, la mati ki nung je long ta la official along ki nung je, my meeting along ki nung je, la bang ke la son and ong nang li, RD ong ong po. RD do jot po. She couldn't finish the work because of the fact that the tools were missing. Okay. But they couldn't finish the work, simply spoken along, okay? She couldn't finish the work because the tools were missing. Alang li patang unit, alang li tum patang unit de la cycle a thema. risima budet ke sai claim ya risima budena potsi patangun ne derlo po pansi budam lo number ida bangke even though like do boleh puda chaklo spoken along bangke so even though like cheprek pansi ke jongdam even though it was raining arvile jang pusita po pan pusita mate pusita me pusita po pansi budam lo they went for picnic dam julo arvile jang pusita alang litum picnic dam dam lo po pansi budam lo. And she smiled even though alang neking lo aning ci parang ping neking ason si paklang aning arong ason si paklang neking lo she though she was alang li aning oi pik lo aning alo aning oi lak lo pusi tami alang li athake neking ason si paklang lo aning neking lo alang li ning duk pusi tami pupan sepudam lo even though alang li bori pik lo pusi tami alang li pas pedel lo stadlang bang un eder lo pupan sepudam sila dabang keceprek panjang bori pik lo pote pas ni sila pas pedel lo pupan sepudam lo aning ola ko si aning ki thi son paklang ing nek hing hede ni pus alang li ing nek hing lo arvejang thepik pot si arvejang posi ping ni dam de nai pot si sita alang li tumang dam je lo pupan sepudam even though pokeli tum la keceprek contrast pansi ke jongdam. In spite of that, okay, although pualarlo like a formal, informal bang although pula. See, in spite of the fact pusita me, although she was tired, she continued working. In spite of the fact that she was tired, she continued working. He succeeded in spite of the fact that many doubted him. See, in spite of the fact, okay, simply although panda. That's although she was tired, alangli lakpik pusita me, pade poi fit sita, alangli sai klembom lo, popan sipudam. Say he succeeded in spite, say ladak in spite of the fact po laki ding long jasimet ke talk along la pen la high formal setting long say and nai sepat sita jipo jipiang bong chingki ke la tenang lo litum la sianang po although pang sianang po tema spoken along bang tiong me ong lo. Say he succeeded although many doubted him po bang ke daily conversation long sianang po sita ke talk along lahai formal setting along bang kenang lama te la sat long lahai hu long ke lahai bang enang po he succeeded in spite of the fact that many doubted him. Tak ke cheng pen in spite of the fact tak ke cheng ben si cheng lo in spite of the fact la si da comma do ko la disagree the comma do ko la in spite of the fact that they disagreed they remain friend polo okay jang si munira tumalangli la number 2 bange munira tumalangli phan honde do pusita alangli underlo alangchi underlo pans putam he sakse non la ta bangta although disagreed alang tum chi kroi kre pusita alangli tuang bok chi tonte pusita disagreed alangli tum chirpo mate jirpiason si doverlo pans putam silhayan lo jasemet ke number 10 bangta lam thi sivet pusita various ke simpleness ita la bangke formal setting long semoni tum ken keong la se la solarly tum bat pule pudan la chok thema ke cheprek panse pudam hini ke cheprek ideas panse ke jongdam la se formal jepojepi lai munit bong kai ke ching ke ver long ke le tum various pu enten angalo le tum bat pule entamelo enang po John loves hiking but his brother prefers staying indoors puchalo Jona bang ki judam ning hang hiking bang ning hang tebon seta aje hola aik mate abong abang ki akorte bang ke hem do joyce ning ke hang pan se punam various ke te prek pan se jong dam la ta she is outgoing hong la alang le bang ke outgoing mate lam prang chen pan se pudam lo prang alang bang prang o seta alang li akorte atte mata akorte bang ke therang ju opan se pudam lo various sa hinia contrast bang inat bang ke prango inana bang ke therang ju thếrak ju papan se dam lo se whereas pili dam ken la hini ka che prek pik man se ke jong dam lo whereas se la dakta thot number 3 long tan som thang lo spicy food mosola ke do an han ke chu ning hang inat bangke my partner can nejer po mate nejer pi mate ne partner bangke chu un e can't handle ma just on the chu un e sila dakke inat bangke chu un aning hang inat bang aning hang hepin sila dak various po conjunctions do ikok la sila hen la complex subordinating conjunctions ke pini high examples pen lang litum lang tha lang pen lang dop lo te rồi thu bom lo lo te nang litum complex subordinating conjunction le podake klar dak ko rang thu